Sippers, welcome to this episode of the Tea With Me podcast with my Shane Todd. Big episode this week, an episode I've been excited for a long time. What's wrong, Tony? You alright, man? Alright, good man. Chill out. This episode, let me tell you, before I tell you about this episode, let me tell you about this. Patreon.com/teawithmepodcast. The link's in the description. Everything happens there. If you're a true sipper, that's where you go. You pay as little as £3 a month, and it's not like, you know, you don't just get a bit of something, you get a lot of something. Bonus episode, you get... Well, on the bonus episode, what did we do down recently? We all took 23andMe DNA tests.
Yeah.
So we're going to find out. I'm going to find out who I am at long last. I've never known truly who I am. I'm going to find out. You know, it's going to tell me my true nationality. It's going to tell me my sexuality. It tells you everything. So we're going to do a live reveal of that, and we genuinely will not have seen it beforehand. Imagine we were all brothers. That'd be crazy. It'd be weird because Mike's bald and Dan's ginger, so it can't be. But patreon.com/teawithmepodcast. Disrespectful, sorry lads. We are sponsored. Oh no, I'm on tour. We're sponsored by my tour, my brand new tour, Mummy. We're going worldwide with this tour. We've done some of the Irish dates. We're going to be doing the UK, Ireland, America, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, and a Middle East date. They might be all out by then. If they are, ShaneToddComedy.com, but we'll put the right link in the description and I'll get it all in the one place. We are sponsored by our buddies over at Manscaped. Now let me tell you something about these guys. They do nothing but think about your dick and balls and your private area. They have everything. Like, look at this: beard oil, moisturizing beard serum. Now let me get some of that on there. Oh, that feels way better because my beard's been really itchy up until now. They have what's this in this wee case here? What is that, Dan? We mini shaver?
Is that a wet razor?
A wee wet razor? What's that for your face?
Yeah.
Okay, or you could use it where, Dan? Your arms?
If that's what you needed it for.
Your perineum? You shave your perineum, Dan?
I don't know. But I mean, if
you don't know if you do or not?
I don't.
You don't?
I don't.
Oh, can't look you in the eyes. We've got clear growing shaving gel. We've got ball toner. We've got hydrating body spray. This. And that's weird from Manscaped because that is just literally a brush. Like, you're waiting for it to do something crazy, but you could brush it. You could brush your balls wet. Your dick and balls wet.
I think it's up to interpretation.
Or breasts. Yes or no?
If they needed it.
If they needed it, yeah. Well, you tell me you've never seen a breast that needs brushed? You ever seen a dusty breast? You need to live more, my friend. This guy's lived a sheltered life. They've got everything. They've got lip balm, a weed whacker for your ear hair and your nose hair, all that sort of stuff. Your granda would love that. He's dead. Sorry. They have everything. You want to use the code TEAWITHME for 20% off and free shipping. The link is in the description. These guys do have everything. We're a big fan of other products. Cheers to Manscaped for sponsoring the podcast. My guests this week are two people that I can't get enough of. I love their clips. I love their podcast, Hot Water's Green Room. They've come over and gigged in Belfast a few times. It will be in the past, but when we're recording this, they're doing a live podcast in the Limelight in Belfast tomorrow night, which I know is going to be great because they're two very funny, very nice guys. My guests are Jamie Hutchinson and Tony Carroll. Please enjoy this episode of the Tea With Me podcast. Okay. You sure that coffee's okay?
Well, no. I know it'd be rude, but you fucked it.
See, the first time he came here, and without you, fucking nicest guy you ever meet. Like, but I think it's like a case of like showing off in front of your friends or something. The look when I said, "Oh, Jimmy, do you take milk?" The look as if we've lived together for like 10 plus years.
I called the Roofie Boys, mate. You know what I mean? It's because I did say milk and you didn't hear me.
Yeah.
But the thing with coffee is you got to put milk in before the water.
Yeah.
And stir the milk.
What?
As you put it in, stir milk and you put the hot water in, not boiling.
Right. Can I ask a question before we start? Although I have started. Why are your clothes exactly the same colour as your skin?
Man ass. It's fucking worried, then. Oh, Jamie, yeah.
And Jamie, you too.
He's always got stains on him, hasn't he?
I'm a naturally stained man.
Yeah.
So if I eat, I've got stains on my body. So I might as well get stains on my clothes and people won't know the difference.
Yeah. Any trouble getting here, lads? Like any magoo?
Oh,
Or has it been
yeah.
okay? It's been
Nah,
alright?
it's been fine. It's just so what happened with me is that me banking app it just failed last night. It just wouldn't work, and I've lost my bank card. So I've been playing like live roulette, just waiting to get declined.
Yeah.
You know how much was in my account.
Right.
I've seen who's been in it, but you know it's a bit scary at times, isn't it, when you can't obviously see what you've
That was
got.
the good old days. Do you remember when you used to go out when you're 18, 19? Oh, can we get another bag in?
Why was the dealer taking card?
No, when you go to the cash machine.
All right.
Yeah.
Because you have to check your available balance. You can't
Yeah.
just check.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
didn't- You know, back in the 09 days.
Fucking midnight comes in, you get paid, baby. Mate, you're fucking onto the kitchen
Go
till
on.
6 a.m, baby.
Go on, do us till 1.
So basically, we got here. We went into town centre. I had to go to the Barclays Bank in Belfast.
I'm Barclays too, shut respect.
Yeah.
Same.
So yes.
Same.
Yes.
Same.
So.
For some reason, I don't believe you're Barclays.
I'm bad from Lloyd's, TSB and that West.
Payday loans.
It's complicated. Man.
It's
It
complicated.
was a bit of
How do
money,
you get banned by a bank?
sort of money laundering.
So what happened was I've took Jamie and his missus to the bank.
Yeah.
We're sitting there waiting for an appointment.
He dies on his ass in the bank because he sits down. There's a Philippine couple in, and he's
Sorry, is the plural for Filipino Philippine? That's a genuine question.
Philippine eye. That
How
octopus.
did that die on my ass?
Because you did it 3 times and they just didn't look up. So the Philippines, like, they've come over here to get bank, fair play to them. So we're all sat in the waiting area and Tony looks at me and he goes, what's this? I went, all right, go on then. And he stood up and went, and to the Philippine eye, he went, hi, I'm Tony, I'm an alcoholic. And they went, what?
Sat back down. I thought it was funny.
Did it again?
I wasn't looking for laughs. Yeah, I was. Yeah, so I was meant to. It's the first time I've been here though, into Ireland. Yeah.
Oh, you're not been over?
Never been. No, I was meant to come a few years ago. I was meant to come and see an artist, a singer called Ryan McMullen. I don't know if you know him.
Ryan's been on this pod loads
Oh, was
of
he?
times.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Ryan. Yeah. So that was in COVID. I was going to come over here to see his show because I'm a big fan of his, and then it didn't obviously happen. So yeah, it's first time.
Oh man,
It's,
yeah.
it's very much like Liverpool, isn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It, like when you go to Liverpool, it doesn't feel like you've left home.
Yeah. It felt like that here when I got here. It's just like.
Oh no, Ryan's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Have you seen him live before?
Yeah, Manchester.
Class.
Yeah. I took her. My ex-girlfriend got me tickets for it, and then she fucked me off. And then I took a girl mate there, and she pulled a lad there, and I was thinking, this is sad, this. And he's like a sad singer. And I was just standing there watching him crying on my own. He was thinking, he's that fat weirdo there. This bird who took just cracking over the lads. I'm just like, birds left me. This fucking another girl's left me. But I've always got Ryan.
Now, so like, what was the issue? What was the magoo today? Today's been good. You're banking up. You been all right?
I've had food nicked.
In Belfast?
From Liverpool, mate.
Right.
You know, like all the stereotypes, like, you know, your car will end up on fucking bricks.
Yeah.
My Uber Eats ended up on bricks, lad.
I had Uber Eats last night. I was doing Olympia in Dublin last night, getting Nando's before the show. The guy,
Before.
before. I know a lot of people can't eat before. No bother, I can eat before.
No, man.
Now this is like, show starts at 8. I'm ordering this at 7. Right, so it's going to take
Quick
15, 20
turnaround,
minutes. Pretty quick turnaround.
Yeah.
But so are my bowels will give that quick turnaround too. You know?
Yeah.
So I go,
Do you have pre-gig poos?
you know, it's not like it would just be like a normal day for me.
Yeah.
In
What
terms of that.
What was that story you told about pre-gig poo?
What?
Didn't you tell us to say, like, spread the rumor about someone? Did you? Didn't you?
When I was an open spot, I used to set rumours up about other open spots.
Like sabotage or just pass the time?
I just,
Yeah, but it used to get back to him in car shares
so
and gigs.
it got back to me in car share. Like, this is my best one ever. And it's graffiti in King's Arms pub in Salford as well.
Right.
This lad, Simon, Smith, I'll give him a fake surname because he still teaches now. So, but I said to someone who's like a known gossip. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because that's like that's how you get information out. Do you know, like have you seen the thick of it?
Yeah.
Do you know, like how they get leaks out?
Yes.
You have to leak things like Freddie Quinn and that, and he's our Reuters. Do you know what I mean? Like that's got to be wildfire. I give him a match. He's the petrol. Bang. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. People always look at the petrol. Don't see who handed the match. My hands are clean. Do you know what I mean? I had gloves on. Match. Bang. What? So I said, you know Simon James Smith. You know Simon James. Simon Smith.
What the fuck's sake, lad? That's why we do Pro Evo.
Do you know Simon Smith? You know about it's weird. So I said it like dead casual. Like, it's weird that though, innit, about him not wiping his ass. What? Yeah, Simon Smith. You didn't know? Yeah, Simon Smith don't wipe his ass up. What? Why? You went. You like Sitch on stage? Says he has a shit. Doesn't wipe.
Pre-gig poo. Doesn't wipe.
Yeah.
Because he likes that. He thinks that shave gives him a bit of a gives him a bit of stage presence. So fuck off! You don't wipe his ass. Went, lad, listen on. He just don't wipe his ass. That's all I've been
Then
told.
about 2 years later,
And then, about six to 8 months later, I'm getting a lift and we're slagging off acts and that. Hey, what about that fucking Simon Smith though? Fucking not wiping his ass. I went, I've never heard that. No, you sure? And it's graffiti in King's Arms pub in Salford as well. Simon Smith
doesn't wipe his arse.
Doesn't wipe his ass. Yeah.
So what happened with the Uber Eats?
So phoning. I just say Olympia Theatre. I don't give them notes.
Right.
That's my bad, right? I need to say stage door, ring me when you're there. I didn't have signal because I'm upstairs, but I have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So they can't call me.
Right, yeah.
So I get this message being delivered. I go round the venue. It's not being delivered. So I phone up a helpline. Not like Smartens, like Uber Eats.
I'm gonna fucking jump. Where's me Nando's?
I'm on the edge of the Libby Riffer being like, no, I'm done. So the guy straight away, this savage, this like young Indian savage answers the phone. This guy goes, I said, place an order for the Olympia. I go to give him the order number. He goes, Shane? I went, yeah. He goes,
that's a weird accent for an Indian.
He said, it's, well, you do it. He said,
Shane.
that's just my accent.
Mate.
He said, it's been delivered. And I said, nah, I mean, no one's here saying. He said, the driver sent you a photo. I went, nah, man, it hasn't been delivered. He went, oh, yeah, it hasn't been delivered. You're not due any compensation. He tried phoning you 3 times. I went, so where's his photo then, if he took a photo? He was, nah, he didn't deliver it. So the guy phoned me 3 times, to be fair to him, but I didn't see it because I didn't have signal. And then the guy goes, you're not entitled to any compensation. And I said to him, I went, there's a loudspeaker in the green room. I didn't want to create a bad vibe, didn't want to be cross. So I was like, I said, if I went into this show tonight with the attitude that you've shown here, I would have a terrible show. But what I'm going to do is put this to one side. I said to the guy, this is the first time I've done the Olympia. It's the biggest gig I've done outside Belfast. Right? And he didn't say anything. I said, well, your silence speaks a million words. Right? I'm fuming, like, but I don't want to, I want to show respect to it. And I love Nando's. I said, I also said, it's quite ironic. And William Thompson and Andrew Ryan were with me. I said, that's important they heard it. I said, it's ironic that your attitude stinks, yet you work for the most delicious food company in the world. I think that's a bit ironic. And then I hung up. And then I placed a new order and the guy came.
Wait, you don't work for Nando's?
Did you
take it back up after your gig?
No.
Or you just left it, yeah?
It's left. It's done.
We had a very similar story in Liverpool. So we're staying in hotel, yeah? We ordered Patterson's chicken in Liverpool. Fire. Thick gravy with a bit of pepper in. Bang. That is what I'm about, mate. Nice.
Pre-gig, post-gig?
Really good roux.
This was he was staying
I was staying because I was flying from Liverpool.
So he was Liverpool last night.
So we ordered 50 quid's worth of chicken, mate. Do you know how many batteries that is?
Yeah.
So only plucked feathers are involved in that, lad. 50 quid chicken, yeah. Fruit's on his way, sound. Fucking cycling down and that. I'm at the window, Duke Street Hotel. Can't miss it. Neon pink. I'm a classy guy. He goes, ordered here, mate. I went, nah, mate, I'm outside. He went, I'm outside. I said, there's a lot of outside, lad. You're not in my outside. So he goes, well, listen, they have a 7-minute thing.
Yeah.
It was 7-minute, bang, and I'm gone.
Yeah.
He leaves the bag of chicken outside a wall, takes a picture. Goes, there's your picture, your food's outside. I went, as I said in my earlier statement, there is a lot of outside, lad. Space is infinite. Where's me chicken, lad? He goes, you're not getting a refund. Similar to you.
Yeah, straight away they went, you're not getting a refund.
So I rang up and went, look, I've got tea with me tomorrow. I'm not going to... Imagine I went on with that attitude.
Yeah.
That's why I was a bit...
Before-
where's my milk?
But
Before you
yeah.
finish, though, I need to tell you something.
So he's left it outside. He's left it outside, right? And I go, my girlfriend's running around Duke Street in the knickers. T-shirt and knickers, looking for chicken. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not normal behaviour,
No.
is it? But that's the distress we're feeling at the minute. I'm on my knees, looking at the brick in his picture compared to the brick. Different shade of orange. We've got a case, son. So we're running round.
Sorry, is there nothing remarkable about the background in the picture he sent you? It's just bricks.
There's bricks, but there's different shades.
Yeah.
Different. I've noticed the shade, mate.
Yeah.
Juliet's colour chart out. Bang! It's not African sunset. It's magenta. Right?
It's what?
Magenta. So I look. I'm going round looking at bricks of buildings.
Yeah.
I found the bottom of the building brick.
Yeah.
And I shout to my girlfriend from the other side of the street who's still in the knickers looking for chicken. And I go, I found the brick. So we had a case.
Yeah.
They're still denying the refund.
There's no chicken.
No chicken. So we found where he's left it, but the bag has gone.
And that's where I come in.
Did you get it?
I robbed it. And I enjoyed £50 worth of chicken. Thank you. No, it wasn't me.
Man,
Yeah,
so
he
what did you do?
didn't-
You
he
go
didn't
back
get it,
in?
no.
What?
So that's what I did. I bitched. I gave them my custom again.
So I said, my girlfriend's stressed. So I thought, listen, I'll just. She paid for it, so I went, I'll pay for it now. So we've both spent 50 quid each, and I'll go and pick it up. And I tried to I went to the guys. Look, I know it's not.
How far away is it?
8-minute walk. There.
So you did an Uber Eats for someone that was an 8-minute walk?
Yeah.
No, I did it because it was like showtime.
Yeah.
Might have got a table.
No, but Shane, I was watching the MasterChef final.
Yeah.
It was Aaron. Who was it? Aaron, Dan,
I don't watch it.
and
watch it.
was it Liam? Liam. I'm fucking hell. So Liam is the favourite. It's the hot shot. He's 24 from Warrington, but he trained in Glen Eagles.
Sorry. This is why you can't walk.
Yeah, but you don't understand. He served his Thai green velouté.
Yeah.
Guess what's in it?
Go on.
In the final.
And
And he's the favourite for the competition.
something something I wouldn't imagine to be in that.
Oh, you would not imagine to be in it.
Sardines.
Beans.
Cling film. So you know when you do it, when you pipe a velouté,
Yeah, obviously.
his cling film was ripped, and he served it to Marcus Waring.
Why didn't he take cling film off?
Oh, didn't mean
He
to.
did it by mistake.
Right.
Oh, so the judge
Yeah.
cling film.
No, he went, Liam, there's cling film, and he burst into tears.
Right.
It's unbelievable, Telly.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, someone could have died.
Yeah.
no, but Liam's just like, oh, my opportunity. And they went, listen, calm down. Your velouté's perfect. It's got great balance of flavour. And he's crying his eyes out. And you just want to fucking feel. You just feel
Wanna
for
put
him.
your arm around him.
I didn't like him. I respected him. But, but I didn't. I loved Aaron,
Right.
who was sort of consistent, but he didn't have the star quality of Liam.
Yeah.
And then there's Dan, the third, who was...
Sorry, that's his name.
he had a slow start to the competition because
he'd been in battle.
he was bad at the invention tests,
Right.
because he's good at planning. That's his sort of when he's got time to prepare and stuff. But during the go, there's some ingredients, go and make something.
Yeah.
It's like I get a bit flustered. So he was close to being eliminated, but he grew as the competition grew. So Liam's out. I'm like, fuck, Aaron's going to win MasterChef. I can't believe it. But Dan's just smashed it out of the park. So Dan won. So I'm a bit emotionally distressed to walk.
Yeah. And then the chicken doesn't arrive.
But
and
you
gotta
did
go get
walk,
it on
though.
foot.
Then I walked there, 8 minutes there,
Yeah.
12 back, because I'm carrying extra weight, and I'm holding
You're upset.
I'm holding it like a baby though.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm swerving from
Yeah.
people coming near behind me, checking up.
Yeah.
Do you know how mad it got? There was Uber Eats driver and went, "Did you have an order for Jamie from Patson's Chicken?" And they went,
Yeah.
"What, mate?"
Yeah.
Fuck
Where was he
back off. What?
Where was he from?
Bootle. Yeah, so
Can I tell you about some nice food I had yesterday? So we went out. We go down early. Andrew Ryan, Willie T, William Thompson comes with me to Dublin. Went to a place called, it's either Howth or Hout. Howth.
H-O-W-T-H.
H-O.
Yeah.
Howth, I'd say.
I was saying Howth. Andrew was saying Hout. Then he's from Cork, and William was saying Houth.
And he should sit.
So it's this place. It's this place outside Dublin, basically.
What cuisine is it?
I mean, it's all seafood. It was like San Francisco or something.
Oh, I'm not a big fan of seafood.
No,
No.
You
More of
do
a
it?
burger guy.
you do fish.
Don't mind fish, but it's the admin involved in it.
Oh, the bones.
Well, I'm not good with doors because I got stuck in your toilet a minute
Yeah,
ago.
yeah,
I'm not good with locks and stuff.
yeah.
So therefore, I'm not good with lobster. Do you know what I mean, though?
You know me. I get locked in toilets, so I can't eat lobster.
Yeah.
I have this place is right by the sea. Beautiful. I've pan-seared tuna with a mango salsa. And I don't really like fancy food. I don't even know if that's fancy.
That
but
sounds exotic, that.
It was unreal. So good.
I like tuna in a tin.
Yeah. Hard to beat,
Weird.
isn't it? Yeah. And do you like it in brine or seawater?
I like it
Or
in
saltwater?
brine.
Yeah.
Drain it, plop, jack a potato.
Yeah, see when you
There's your
drain it,
dinner.
you ever take the top of the tin off a bit and then just push it in and hold it over the sink?
Yeah, that's the main way, isn't it?
That's not the way I
there's
was doing
nothing
it.
worse if the key ring comes off, and then you've got to get a knife and stick it in.
Yeah.
Give me a tuna.
I yesterday, so you were doing a podcast with Willie tomorrow night, and we got back from loads of road diversions. We got back at like 1 a.m.
Did you have a drink after it? No, or don't you really tend to?
I don't do that.
No,
I don't do that.
aside from the game, sesh.
Yeah. I was never really.
Never a sesh.
I was like, it'd be like an academy footballer retiring at 19. I never really played the
Bad
pro game.
knees.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I made the bench.
Well,
a
I
few
pulled my
games.
hamstring this morning getting out of bed.
Drinking,
No, getting out of bed.
right?
But I was drinking last night, so possibly. So I pulled my hamstring today, and I was saying to him, it's a good job it was international break, because, the club had missed me.
Yeah.
But I just walked it off then, I think. I think I'm all right.
So Willie, you walked off the hamstring?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was a grade 8 tear, like.
So Willie
I
goes,
think I'm just unfit.
no.
I don't think it's my hamstring either. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, as you know, me and Jamie are big on the sesh still.
Yeah.
We haven't grew up yet. We're 31.
I live through people like you guys. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and William, like when I told you when I take Willie on tour, I go as soon as the gig's over. I go, mate, I'm heading back. I send them off with people. I
Yeah.
see people look like going out. I go, hey, take this wee fella with you. And then over breakfast, I go, William, what happened? Tell me what happened. Like I think on this tour, I'm close to him wearing a body cam, and then gave me the footage. The next
With
morning.
fans or friends?
With anyone.
I sent him away with ideally people he's never met. I want it to be
But
like
then,
debauchery.
but then, Shane wakes up fresh in the morning at breakfast, and then he's like, "Fucking what happened?" And that's how he gets his.
And I
fucking
hear,
tongue.
I get the gossip, and then
Oh,
like,
that give me
and he-
FOMO. That though.
but he upsets me when he doesn't get into like anything dramatic or.
Oh,
wild.
if he goes, not went to
He's
bed.
like, no, we just had a few nice drinks. I go, nah, you're not getting paid. You know, I don't pay him.
Where was the midgets?
Yeah, yeah. Willie's a small guy. Willie's like
yeah,
a tall.
yeah. Should really call him that.
But last night we got back at like 1 a.m. because road diversions and all this kind of stuff. And then everyone was like, "Oh, just going home, going to bed. Everyone's knackered." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight home." And then as I was driving out, we park at a McDonald's, 24 McDonald's. He just like swerves into the drive-through, and I saw his face and went down my window and I went, "I thought you were just going straight home." And he went, "I am," and then just continued along the drive-through, fully going to order McDonald's. Willie's great. You guys have a great time.
Yeah, it was good. It was one of our popular guests, sorry.
He was, yeah. The Patians loved it, Willie, didn't
So are you doing a podcast tour, or is this just a one-off type thing?
Nah,
No,
mate,
it's just
we're never fucking leaving Liverpool
they?
again,
Never
mate.
again, mate.
Fucking
that.
joking me or what?
Why?
We've not got an hotel to stay in. We don't know how to book it and that.
Yeah, that's...
And then, the people who meant to mind us, like the fucking Cray twins back home, you know, the owners of Hot Water, they're too busy with fucking someone who sells tickets, like Paul Smith.
Yeah.
And because we can't sell tickets, we don't even get... We're on the fucking streets.
It doesn't trickle down?
We're on the streets, man.
Yeah.
Paul Smith's in a fucking Radisson.
Yeah.
And we're on the streets.
Also down, you're joking, mate. We get hang upside down and we get fucking
Trickles.
It trickles up, lad. Trickles up.
What's very Scouse and what I like is, you're like, you know, where's on the streets? Paul's in the Radisson. I'm like, that's very Scouse because that guy's worth £10 million and the Radisson's not even one of our good ones.
Isn't it?
No.
Well,
Here's what you
that
need
was just
to
a bit of a rant. He might be in better than the Radisson, like. But...
You just need to be in the club.
Oh, sounds great.
That's where all the celebrities come. Like, you know, when Kevin Hart was here doing his tour, doing his filming. That's where.
Yeah,
imagine us doing there, lads.
No.
Fucking stains everywhere.
Lad, that's what I mean. I leave shit stains everywhere I go.
Yeah.
So
snail.
I need... I don't, because we've well documented how I've never been taught how to wipe my ass and that. So.
Yeah, too.
But that feels like something you could assume. You know what I mean?
But,
Like,
but he has got a point, like, because obviously when we first met each other, you know, you can imagine like how I felt speaking to this guy. But he's, you know, he grew on me, and you know, he's got some valid points.
Like a tumour.
Why don't
did you meet doing stand up?
Once, wasn't it?
We done the last dance, so that was the Dan's last beat the frog. He was the host there, wasn't he, for how long?
20 years.
20 years.
Right.
There was Gong Show. So this last one he ever done was recorded on Have a Word and stuff, and
We did like an all-star.
he done like an All-Stars one, and they invited me. I was just in out of comedy at the time, but I'd won a few times there with Dan, and he asked me to come on, and Jamie was on, and it was a stacked lineup, wasn't it? Who else was on? Adam, Wozniak, Stephen Styes. There was a few, like, really good lineup, and we won two, didn't we? Jamie won, I finished second.
Right.
And then we met there that night, and then Hot Water obviously just wants to start up their podcast again. And
were you wary of getting into business with this guy?
I didn't know it was. So the first episode is like,
hold on, this wasn't like a long-lasting friendship after this, and then you go, well, let's do a podcast. It was,
mate, they put us in
business.
a room together and we didn't know each other.
They put us in a room together, they strapped microphones to our neck and went, right, you're not coming out until there's an hour of content.
Yeah. And then he just goes, fucking watch EastEnders all the time, and I'm just like, what the fuck, man? And he's like, I watch them on repeat from all, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then he does come out. He's a smart guy, you know. Like, people don't underestimate him. He's a smart guy, and he's put respect on his name.
Yeah.
Because you should be teaching these things in school, how to wipe your ass.
Yeah.
Because we've been doing it all wrong.
And like credit and that.
I use wipes.
That's hygienic. That's good.
Yeah.
But there's a certain technique how to wipe we only learned, didn't we, a few months ago.
So what's
Because you
everyone
wipe,
doing
you only wipe one way, don't you?
Yeah.
You need to go back on yourself as well.
And you need to put your legs up.
Show us. Right.
Like to the chest.
And then you wipe up and
Oh
then
no,
down.
that's just a shit, innit?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
So
So
what do you put your legs up to?
when
do
you
that?
wipe your ass,
I
you go front to back, don't you?
As in, like up your back or?
Yeah, you do, don't you? Like front to back.
Yeah.
But then what about back to front?
Right.
Because you're missing a bit.
But with the same wipe.
No, using a different wipe.
Right.
But there's different techniques.
Right.
I need a fucking crane for mine, like, but fucking.
I just go sit. The way I have I've changed the landscape of shitting in the northwest. So this is the best way to shit, right?
Yeah.
Right? It's seasonal, winter and heat wave, yeah?
Yeah.
Winter. Get up, you sleep naked, right? You got to sleep naked.
What if you need the shit in the daytime? Though?
What? Oh yeah, I do in the daytime.
Okay, so what?
But it's just, I'm painting the picture, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay,
Right.
okay.
With my words.
So this is winter, right?
This is winter, yeah? You get up out of bed, you're in a nice early morning, late night shit, yeah? It's cold, and you know when you
Sorry, great acting. I didn't know you could act. I can't wait to see when it's hot.
it's cold, and you go to lean back on the basin. So here's the solution. You don't want to put clothes on because it's not freeing. You want to feel free.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? You're at one with nature.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And you get a towel, preferably from the floor. Wrap it round you, because then you've got the warmth of leaning back, and you still got the naked freeness. It is, I swear to God, it's
Sorry, it's
life
penis.
changing.
It's penis.
Penis. Oh, penis. Yeah. But it's life changing, right?
Yeah.
The heat wave. You get up in the middle of the night.
Sorry, there would be nothing sadder than seeing you do that.
Oh no, I've
Wrapped up.
got my shit rag. My winter shit rag. It's got bleach stains on and holes in, so I'm always fiddling with it. Put my old finger through the hole and stuff. Right, but the heat wave on. Right, so this.
So it's warm at the minute. By the way, we're having a bit of a heat wave at the minute, so this could be handy for us.
Yeah, so you sleep. You get up out of bed.
Oh, sorry, naked again.
Yeah, always naked.
Let's see that again. Let's see that one again.
Sorry, you turn in the morning brush.
I need a shit, man. I need a shit. It's hot. I'm naked. It's hot. I need a shit. So you go to the toilet, baby, you go to lean back, sticky. I'm not a sticky guy. Wait, my mom had a bath earlier. There's a wet towel. Wrap the wet towel around you. You're sitting back. You're not sticking. You're nice and damp. You got the dampness of your mom's bath water. What? You got the dampness of your mum's bath water. And then you're still free.
So the only difference between the winter shit and the heat wave shit is a slightly damper towel.
And you've got to have
Preferably.
And you've got to have a mum as well.
Yeah.
Preferably another person's towel water.
But that's not going to be. That's going to be warm. It's a warm day.
You don't know how my mum behaves. So it's nice. It's damp. It's not straight. She's not straight out the steam.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's well dry now.
Yeah.
She had the towel wrap on for hours.
What if you don't live at home?
What if you haven't got a mum like me?
Yeah.
You can run it through cold water. I'd suggest lukewarm. It's better. Do you know, like you let things marinate?
Yeah.
You know, Nando's, for example. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Nando's chicken.
Yep.
Yeah. Think of that as my mum's towel. The peri peri is my mum's bath juice.
Yeah.
Now, you don't put it straight on the grill. My back. You let that marinate.
The some of the clips you guys put out that I see from the podcast. You were sick? Who you vomited?
Both of us,
Both
one
of us not
all.
all.
So
That was Johnny Bongo episode.
So we
wasn't it?
was my six on a live show. I'm naked, and
You need a shit.
no towel. So I'm sick in a bucket. And I'll just dribble it all down myself, all in my chest, rub it in and stuff. And then he just hands me another shot and just go bang like mouthwash.
And while this is happening, There's a live audience, 250 people in the audience, all screaming, laughing their heads off. Johnny's just fucking pissed, laughing his head off. I'm concerned.
Right,
You know,
yeah.
I'm rubbing his back. I've got the booker for him. Now, when I was sick, right, you can see it on the clip.
Yeah.
So Johnny gives me this bookie. It's called Buckfast.
Buckfast,
Yeah,
of
you
course,
know
it's
it,
our
obviously.
national
Yes,
drink,
it's your like.
That's what we marinate chicken.
Yeah. Of course. So I get right to the near to the end, and I've never had it before.
A full bottle?
A full bottle, yeah. Right, and Johnny like gives me this smirk, and he goes, because we go, it's time, the podcast's over. And then he goes to me, finish that, lad. It's like he knew, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I felt sound, didn't know I was going to be sick. And as I finishes it and it gets to the bottom of it, I just felt it come back up. And I went, like that.
It's like
and
he
then
was going to speak.
I looked at these two and I went to say, like, boys, I'm going to be sick.
Yeah.
So as I went, boys, I went, boys, everywhere, right? Jamie just whips out his phone like that straight away, laughs his head off, starts texting in group chat, sending a video everywhere while I'm being sick, and that's the difference, mate, you know what I mean?
You rubbed his back.
I rubbed his back and that, you know what I mean?
So Buckfast, like growing up, nearly,
Yeah.
I was one of the weird people who didn't drink it.
Yeah.
For anyone who doesn't know, it's a thick tonic wine made by monks, right? Why is that happening? And this guy, he loves it. Do we have some?
Buckfast is sound, but you can't.
Would that make you feel sick even just looking at that?
No, it's all right. I've had
No?
I've had some.
It looks awful in a glass, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I can't drink that
You
out
need
yet.
to see it out.
I don't think anybody actually enjoys it. I think it's one of those things. It's like you say, like people are giving it.
At the first two swigs, and I was like, oh, it's all right, you know what I mean? And then you see what happens.
Yeah, do you think the power of the shared opinion? 'Cause I
Yeah.
think that about like roast dinners and stuff like that.
No, what do you?
Like the shared opinion. Like
You're not a fan of
You
roast
think
dinners?
roast dinners have become so hyped?
yeah, I want to feel involved. Like, whoa, I love roast dinners, me.
No,
yeah.
so-
you can come out and play.
I'll go with. So I'll go with you to an extent. I think it's not about the roast dinner. It's about saying how much you love if you're a guy, but how much you love a big roast dinner. You've got to like a big plate with lots on it.
carvery.
That's why I hate
thing.
when you go to the pub and stuff. You know, on Christmas Day. And like the fucking blokes are all there, like, yeah, well, I had 14 potatoes on mine, mate. We had 4 meats. I went, yeah, but you don't see your kids, do you? So, I'm what? Have your fucking spuds, mate. They go in the Chester Zoo with a stepdad, and they call him daddy.
Go and buy your kids a present,
So
dickhead.
enjoy your fucking 4 meats, mate.
Yeah, your kid's got one present, dickhead. Fuck
Yeah,
off.
your ex-wife's getting 4 different kinds
Yeah.
of meat and a fat minge, lad. Fuck off.
Have you that felt very personal, didn't it? Like
Yeah,
there was
Say
sadness.
you don't
in
like
it.
roast dinners, lad. Tell them what you have on you. Tell them what your food is on Christmas Day. This has blown my mind.
Right. Pattocks. Forming up Christmas Day.
Huh?
That's exactly what my reaction when he
What do you
told
mean?
me.
Pattocks.
I don't know what that is.
It's a powdered curry.
No, it's in a jar.
Right.
So I go to the shop, get pattocks.
On Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
How sad is this?
Madras, like the poppadoms, everything pattocks branded. And we just have a traditional Indian meal. Me, my granny, my dad.
No, it was curry and chips in it or something.
Yeah. So we have, like, my gran does the chicken, I provide the paste. And then we have homemade chips and that.
On Christmas Day.
Christmas Day.
You must get a big EastEnders episode on Christmas Day, no?
Lad. Right, so we're in the process, aren't we?
Of.
I'm preparing for Christmas EastEnders. I've been preparing since Valentine's Day.
Sure.
So Valentine's Day, they left a 10. I alluded to it on the last episode. You clearly forgot.
Trust me, I've never forgotten that episode.
They've had a 10-week teaser. Someone dies on Christmas Day, and the 6 powerful women are all the suspects.
Is this this year's one?
This year's one, yeah.
And what did he go that far back? Like talking about the Christmas episode.
Well, this is the thing.
10 weeks of marketing.
10 months.
What?
It's great. It's ebbs and flows. It's great. It's
So it's going to say there's going to be a murder on Christmas Day, or we're going to
Yeah.
find out who did it on Christmas
no.
Day?
We find out who the corpse is.
Yep. So who?
Instead of a who done it, it's a who's fucked
But when
it.
does the death? When does the death happen?
Christmas Day in the lock-in.
So it's all in one episode?
Yeah, or well, 2-part, I imagine. Right, so get on this, yeah. So I said before, watch the classics. I have to, my system that can't be broke is I need a month in the bank.
Yeah.
And the reason why that is because of Christmas. So I always have a month in the bank. I got to 7 because I've been so busy. 7 weeks behind on the moderns. So I've watched a month in 2 days. A month's worth of EastEnders in 2 days, an iPlayer. I text my girlfriend all the updates because she didn't watch it, but she needs to know. I sent her a message at like 11 o'clock at night. I went, fucking Keanu's doing my head in. She went, who? I went, fucking Keanu with his acting. Fucking dog shit, mate. Do you see how cold and warm I was before?
Yeah.
He can't do that, mate. He can't.
We need to start petitions to get Jamie in EastEnders, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh. One episode, he needs to be
man.
in it. That'd be class.
Every line's just fucking...
What character would you play in EastEnders?
I told you.
Minty's son.
No.
Oh, yeah, the football.
Are you doing a Minty?
Yeah,
Are you doing a Minty there?
Do you know why they call him Minty?
No.
Because he was always late. He always came in after 8.
Is that true?
Would that be your
His
top?
character arc is mad, by the way, because he comes in as that bully boy landlord,
Yeah.
and he turns into a lovable oaf. They always do that.
Yeah.
When they go like, oh, we've got a good 6-week character, we'll make him a cunt, and then he's actually he's got something about him and stuff. We'll bring him back, and when they come back, he goes all oafish.
Right.
Not a fan of that, but that's for Tea With Me 3.
Have you guys had? Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So I've had to watch a month, and I've had to watch 2 months, a month in 2 days, and because of that, it's because on Christmas week, yeah, I get caught up, so I watch a month within that week because I just have to binge. Do you know what I mean? So I have no respite. I'm like, Christmas Eve, oh shit, I've got 9 EastEnders episodes to watch. What am I gonna do? So I've fucked my mates off from the pub. I'm like, yeah, I can't, mate. You know, Nana's round.
Going to Chester Zoo, my stepdad.
Yeah. So I binge watch it because then at EastEnders 9 o'clock, I make me and my dad watch it.
Yeah.
Because then when it's on, I commentate to my dad like the whole year that's happened.
Right. That'll be perfect. That'd be a great way to watch.
Because I just look, the Christmas week to me is catching up from all the way from like bonfire night to.
Right. Have you guys had anything in episodes where you've had to like take it out or not release an episode, or a guest to say, listen, man, just don't put that out?
We had a guest take a clip down just because.
You reference someone that kind of something.
Reference someone and stuff. So
like someone in work, like a story about someone in work, something.
Yeah,
right.
and just name them.
Well, pretty on our Patreons episodes, we're pretty much just open and honest, and we say how it is. You know what I mean? We tend not to like to edit it too much or put anything out, because I think people relate to us because we're so open and honest about stuff.
Yeah.
And we, you know what I mean? We're just
I was way more conscious about that at the start.
Yeah, I was myself, to be honest.
And everything, you're like, I don't know if that, but yeah.
I had family members like send me clips at the start about like talking about like drugs and stuff like that, and like being like dead ashamed about it. And I was like, but then the amount of messages I've had off people like saying like, I've had a fucking proper shitty week and so glad you've talked about it.
Yeah,
That's more
yeah.
to me than me fucking uncle saying or my auntie saying, take it down, it's
over.
embarrassing.
My brother's
You're embarrassing.
My brother's girlfriend kicked off because I talked about them two having sex and stuff.
Seems fair.
Yeah, because they're both autistic and stuff. So I said I was like the autistic swinger society in our house, and she thought swingers meant a derogatory term for autistic. I went, no, it just means slagging that. So that one we had to take down.
She woke you up, didn't she, in the morning?
Lad, I swear to God, I woke up with a screaming Forrest Gump down the phone.
Just phoned you to kick off about the episode.
Yeah, my brother just he went, things on the phone for you. Like, what have you said about me? I went, fuck, what the fuck, lad? I'll just go up, it's after 11.
hate you,
fuck
Jamie.
Life's like a box of chocolates, I'll fuck off.
Did you have to take that down, or you just leave it up?
Well, I said, I can't take it down till...
There's some things
someone's
we
back
say.
up
Some
on it.
things we say
It's
like
from months ago.
some things.
Right,
it
Some
just-
things we just keep in the episodes for the Patreon episodes. We'll say like, which is fine, but then we'll say don't clip it. You know what I mean? Because you just fucking you're baiting us there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll say like don't clip that, but it just
Yeah,
gets
so
it always
like-
gets clipped.
So, like, don't clip that story. Cause
Right.
Because it gets shared on Insta, and then... That's because that's all they watch is the clips.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Like, sorry if you already talked about it loads in podcasts before, but the famous Dr. Catford clip. What did your brother think when he saw that clip?
Absolutely buzzed off it.
He loved it.
He overnight expanded his empire.
Oh yeah, he got another character, didn't he?
Yeah, he hired a secretary called Sabrina Mahmood. And there's Jessica Catford in the family. And then he just expanded his origin story. He's had disciplinaries.
Tell him about the HR meeting he had.
Well, that's what I mean,
So
yeah.
good.
So he started to obviously do the appointments, you know, like, oh, it's an amputation day, so pizza cutter to the kneecap. And so what's really sadistic is he'll come in, he's got really intimidating underpants on his fucking head and just like hooded up sort of thing, like fucking, it's scary.
Yeah.
It's
sure.
scary because you hear the heart monitor before he comes out. Oh my god, lad! He's coming, and
While he's watching his tenders with a wet towel on his back.
he records every appointment. And the amount of them where I'm like, no.
What he films them?
Yeah, he films every episode,
I'm getting that, you know, that film.
but a lot of the times I'm bollock naked, so I can't put it on the internet.
Does his girlfriend? Is she in on the doc? Does she like his Dr. Catford stuff, or does he keeps that separate?
It's all separate.
Imagine if he brings her in as well.
He's hired my girlfriend as for when I'm not at home. If I'm with my girlfriend, because she works in the NHS, but as a does research and stuff.
Yeah.
He just thinks everyone in the NHS is a doctor or nurse. Do you know what I mean? So when I'm back in bed, he'll have a piece of paper in his hand, checking my medical notes. He goes, "Oh no. We need to have a word with Dr. Lauren. She did not take your bloods. And I think you'll still have pain here." Grips me down. Go, yes, it's a very sore leg. Beats me up, pizza cutter, kitchen tongs, rolling pin, whatever. Absolutely get battered.
Tell him about the HR meeting, look.
So, but then he leaves. He goes. Appointment over.
So see, when appointment's over, is everything all good?
He leaves.
Right.
He leaves. I can watch EastEnders. What he did after the clip went viral, and you know, because I show him every time because he loves people talking about him. He has pictures in the pub and stuff. He absolutely adores it. So he comes back in as himself. Goes, "Are you alright, Jamie?" As himself, you know. "You look bruised. What's that? How'd you get that bruise?" Oh, he goes, "Has he been today?" And then he'll go again, and I'll get a message going, "Dear Jamie Hutchinson, you had an appointment with Dr. Catford. Please rate his service." So now I put a complaint in. So I put a complaint in, and it's a bit heavy-handed. I think some of the procedures are not needed. Anyway, it gets back to Dr. Catford. So, Dr. Catford has a disciplinary suspended. He gets suspended, and he's got a tribunal coming up. So it's like it's tribunal day today, and I'm like, fucking hell, please write him off for fuck's sake. So he has a tribunal, and he filmed all this. He filmed this meeting. I've seen the meeting, and so he goes, okay, Dr. Catford, yes, come into my office. Yes, thank you for seeing me. And he goes, so we had a complaint from one of your patients, Jamie Hutchinson. Ah, yes, a patient I know very well. And he went, we had a complaint that you was a bit heavy-handed and you hurt his knee. And he went, ah, yes, Mr. Hutchinson. Well, I checked his medical sheet and Dr. Lauren did not take his bloods. And during an assessment, I thought his knee was very sore and it had to come off. He beats the fucking case, doesn't he? So there's no fucking... But then I've put the complaint in. Door swings open. I heard you're not a fan of my I heard you're not a fan of my methods. And then it's just
Chaos.
carnage, lad. So now he comes in, does the appointment. I get beat up and I'm like, how was your appointment? Perfect, thanks.
Oh my
It's
god.
fucking carnage, lad.
Oh my god.
It's just Empire's just expect. Sometimes though, it's like be like a fortnight of no appointments,
Yeah.
and I'll get a message like, "Don't worry, Dr. Catford's in Egypt for 2 weeks."
It's on his holidays.
Do any of you met his brother?
No.
So the fact that you just got like kind of put together for a podcast, it's weird to start to develop the friendship
Well,
after
the
you're
beauty of it
already
is though,
doing
if you
the
go
podcast.
from the start, now if you watch if you've never seen our podcast and you
Yeah.
go and watch from the start, you get to see it blossom. You know what I mean? For 18 months, isn't it? No?
Yeah,
18 months. So
There is nothing better than just working with your mates.
yeah. Well, I say we got thrown through. We didn't know anything about each other, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
been literally both just like.
Well, we prefer our Patreon episode, don't we?
Oh, yeah, $1,000,000%. But we both sat in the room and the Patreon episodes are just literally us becoming mates and
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about like our personal stuff and that and getting to know each other, you know what I mean? And now we're like really good mates, so it's really, it's like, it's good.
There's a lot of the anecdotes obviously been burnt out and stuff, just, you know, things we've done in the past. But on the Patreon episode, like, the thing is with us, it's because we're so thick.
Yeah.
Our life is
right there with you.
Yeah.
Our life is constantly shit.
I found out today. So I said like, oh, morning guys, because it was like 11:30 or something this morning, and Dan was like, what do you mean it's 11:30? I went, yeah, sort of like the late end of the morning.
Still
And he went,
morning, isn't it?
No, afternoon.
It's not?
Oh, sorry. I said,
Oh.
oh, that's what it is. It was 11:30.
Yeah.
I said, good afternoon, everybody.
Ah.
And they went, it's not the afternoon. I was like,
morning.
it basically is 11:30.
Half an hour difference in it.
But it's called after. Why is it called afternoon?
Because after 12.
I found that out about 2 hours ago.
Oh. Should
It's
teach that in school.
afternoon, so you say good afternoon because it's afternoon.
Did you... And, what's that other thing?
It blew my mind only about 2 hours ago.
What's
It
dust?
says it in the sentence.
No, but it's one of those ones, once you see it, you go,
Yeah, I get
ah.
what you mean, yeah.
It makes so much sense that you would call it that.
There's another thing like that, isn't there?
Good afternoon. Afternoon.
Afternoon.
Oh, there's another thing
Breakfast?
like that, man. Break fast.
What do you mean?
Breakfast.
Because you're breaking your fast. That's
Oh,
fucking
that's
hell.
so good.
That's, a good
That's
one.
so
a
good.
one.
it. Yeah, you're breaking your fast.
Oh, see in the car, you ever be like, you were talking about a car share, comedian's car
Break
share.
fast.
Do you ever be... Do you ever be doing like a comedian's car share? It's late, you're all trying to like kind of stay awake, so you just end up talking shit. William Thompson said this sentence, and no one had said anything for like 10 minutes. We were on the motorway, it's dark, and he said, Van Morrison's van. And we all lost our minds.
Oh, that's scatty, that.
Van Morrison's van. It's like a reverse sentence.
Oh,
Palindrome. Palindrome.
What's that?
The same word backwards. Like.
see, he's not.
Hannah, like Hannah. But this is
Hannah.
Van Morrison's van.
That's fucked up.
It's just 4 words. Murd.
Is that what he's doing now? Yeah. What?
Yeah, we passed on the motorway. That's because he said it.
He's from Belfast, isn't he?
Yeah, on the
Is he?
motorway we had passed Van Morrison's van.
Yeah, he only
That's
had one
what
hit,
he said.
didn't he?
What?
He only had one hit.
Yeah, and then the other 50.
Come on, it's only Brown Eyed Girl, isn't it?
Brown Eyed Girl, Have I Told You Lately? Moon
Oh
Dance.
shit, yeah. Oh yeah.
Like no, I could name you 50.
Which ones have I told you later? I'm not massively.
Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one above you? Fill my life with gladness. And then he has to go to Morrison. He stops because he's got to do a shift to Morrison's. But yeah, Van
Hey,
Morrison.
COVID day.
Man, Van Morrison has 5 decades of hits.
Yeah, to be fair, okay, I wrote him off there.
Like his hits have spanned.
Whatever happened to Ronan Keating?
Ronan Keating is still going. Now he does a breakfast show on Magic FM in the mornings.
Is that what he does now? Yeah.
Yep, but he's still like, don't get me wrong, he'll still do concerts.
He had
like.
some fucking raspers in, mate.
Oh man,
Bit too nasally.
That was
innit?
that was my childhood. That.
he was a little bit Elvisy.
I think I could do Ronan Keating.
Yeah, do it.
It's amazing how you can speak right to my heart.
Yep.
We do leave it. And
I think yours is well better.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Don't let me bang you.
Oh, that's what happened to Ronan Keating. He was deaf.
This world has nothing for me.
Stop
Let's
it.
tell a brand new story now. My love, you think that I don't hear of me. I sing over my head. It's only words. And when I
Fuck off.
you take your eye
Stop. No. Oh my god. No. Oh my god. I can just imagine a fucking choir and you doing it fucking accents.
There was so many points we could have stopped. There was so many points.
Oh,
Oh man.
fucking hell.
So the podcast going good, guys? Yeah.
What's your writing process? Yeah, it's been good. Oh, mate, it's been
Yeah.
really
No,
good.
Ronan's still going. Don't worry about that. I'd like to have him on. I think I reached out to him before. Remember, you ever just take an Instagram spree and be like,
Do you know what someone
Person me
told us actually to do that? Like have, like write your guests that you want, like your
I did it and
top
posted
tier.
it.
Did you, yeah?
I did it and posted it, and we've got some
Do
people
you
for
think
it.
ours would be on?
What, on a fucking dream board?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck off, lad.
No, but I
Seen
mean,
these
post-
fucking gimps, mate. I fucking hate it. I've got a fucking like 2 of my best mates and that, and a couple are just dead positive all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
Life's not that good. Fuck off.
Yeah.
got a picture of Thailand, just fucking book it, lad.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
do you need a fucking fridge magnet to say, oh yeah, we should go there, lad?
I know.
Yeah.
Fucking go then.
yeah.
It's a fridge, not a fucking travel agent, lad. Get on Expedia, you soft cunt. Get
Who
off
would
your
you be? Who would you want our like favourite guest to be? Like what kind of big act would you want? Wouldn't you?
big acts always let you down, mate.
You think so? In
Who-
terms
who's-
of dropping
who's-
out or not being a good guest?
Nah, I think. Listen, you want to get a gem, a hidden gem, man.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
I want to, you want
I think it's
find
good to have a
someone-
mix. Like the
Yeah, yeah.
bigger acts that we've had on have always been like so generous.
Yeah.
Like for example, like the last big one was Tom Segura down in Dublin. we were basically like, if we can get half an
That's
hour with him.
class, that. That
Oh.
would have been good, that.
And literally, it was an Instagram message.
Yeah.
Like, could we get you to do this?
Because you know what, you're surprised how many people like are onto it, or because the future of podcasting now.
Yeah.
You know, people want to start jumping on things. You know what I mean? I had a message today as well of like someone I haven't been seeing for ages who's been not ignored the scene, but what is starting to accept that this is the way forward. So they want to jump on it. You know what I mean? So yeah. It was Adam. It was Adam.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. But like, Tom he wasn't going to get anything out of it. You know, it's no fucking expose. It's not going to help him.
No.
But he just did it because he was like, yeah, that it would be cool to do that for someone.
Yeah.
And then we thought, if we get half an hour with him, we'll be delighted. We did an hour, and even then we were trying to wrap him up, being like, he needs to get somewhere.
And he was still sound.
Just still chatting.
Yeah, lovely
and so
guy.
nice at the end. Shared the clips out. So like,
I wouldn't mind getting a thingy on us. An EastEnd, someone from EastEnd.
Oh
mate.
man, here,
Just
pick one.
It's got to be Lacey Turner, hasn't it?
That's right.
Had a girlfriend, yeah.
Yeah.
Not sexually.
Yeah.
But you told me that you're friends.
James Alexandru.
Good save, lad.
Is that he was Martin Fowler?
Yeah, Richard Martin.
I'm not a big Coronation Street fan, but you know, I dabble.
Yeah.
Maria off Corrie.
Sutherland.
Kiefer.
No. What's the name? It's called Maria Sutherland.
Is this Corey?
Oh, what's the actress called?
Do you watch Coronation Street?
No.
I've seen it now.
I've seen it like many years
Maria,
ago.
who works in the...
I know Maria.
Maria, yeah.
Oh, Maria.
She can
Yeah,
get to ours.
Yeah. So
Anytime.
you pick Lacey Turner.
Yeah.
What about like, would you do Shane Ritchie?
Nah, he's a bit too tits and teeth.
Bit too ach.
Yeah.
Bit too blue coat.
Yeah.
I've heard you're a great footballer. I've never met you, but I heard
I'm good, yeah.
this guy plays football. Because here's one thing, and I'd be like, oh, don't say it in case it doesn't happen. I would love to do, me and Adam have kind of talked about it, but it's obviously like such a grand thing. Tea with me versus Have a Word football match at a Premier League stadium. And it's like the regulars, the mates from both podcasts.
Can I be on your team?
Do you want to be?
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
of course you can.
1,000,000%.
Imagine
I'd love
like,
to put Jamie in the stands.
because I...
I'll take you out, lad.
You'll get near me, lad.
Do you know what the worst thing? Do you know what the double insult will be? He puts you in the stand, you're injured. Who's the physio? Dr. Catford. I think that'll be unreal because we looked into Premier League Stadium hire for a
Do
game.
you know where it'd be good though? Well, it's a big stadium. It's not Premier League, but
Stadium
a
like,
big kind of a big stand. There's Marine or Tranmere are quite good for as well, even though it's not
okay.
Premier League, but it's still
Because
it's good 10,000, 20,000.
like, see the big like Anfield or Emirates or Old Trafford.
They're
or
all
anything?
booked though, aren't they?
I know, but and the prices they're like
Yeah.
mental. But see, like another Premier League now, but we looked Leicester. Leicester was like $2,000,
That's not bad.
isn't it? For like the
That's
King
good.
for the King Power.
Yeah.
Like that'd be class. But I
And
just
you could do a charity thing as well.
100%.
Do you
The only
remember
thing is I
Filbert
don't think-
Street's nets?
Filbert Street's nets? Huh? When it used to be Filbert Street.
Oh, mate, the nets.
What was different about the nets? Then?
I love that mid Leicester's.
Oh, was it
Do
a
you
blue,
remember them?
blue
Oh,
and white stripes?
No, there was just hard. There was straight down. It's fucking firm, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking Esky from there, bang.
Yeah.
Once he
big
gets
mid.
it screaming from there,
Yeah.
just felt better.
I would. I think getting a crowd in would be like too expensive and too hard to manage. But
We'll
you would
film
just
it.
film it.
Yeah,
just film it
definitely.
all. I think and get
And stream it.
commentators in.
Streamer, yeah, commentator.
Yeah, I think it'd be unreal.
Listen, I am your number 6
Oh,
captain.
I'll play 8.
I'm number 14, but I play number 6.
Right.
That's my position.
Yeah.
I need a number 14 shirt.
Yep.
Fucking 2 packs of Jaffa Cakes.
Yep.
And you know what? That's it, mate.
Kieran Bartlett just got a goalkeeping deal for gloves. He's an ambassador for goalkeeping gloves now
As you really?
for a local company. Yeah.
That's fucking boss.
And he
that.
it's a former Irish League player, Elliot Morris. Like
That's
sorted him
class,
out. Kieran
that,
is the face of the brand, and he's these unbelievable gloves now.
He's going to get sponsored by Patek's Curry after this.
Fucking
Papadums and hands and nets. Papadum and Hutchinson.
Yeah, but that, hey, footy be good, yeah. But I say I'm a big lad, so people don't think I'm good at footy, and then when they see me, they're like, fucking hell.
What about that time when you turned up, when you was down to 9 men?
Oh, yeah, fucking hell, that was class, that. I used to manage a football team, Sunday League team in Liverpool. Sunday League out in Liverpool, by the way, is like, you're looking at confidence level. It's class. It's full of ex-players who've like ended up on fucking drugs and that. It's like people like the Sunday League team like pay players to play.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's that competitive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I managed the team, and we went from like fucking. It was proper like film kind of story. Like we were fucking absolutely shite. Got loads of boss players in. Got Irish lads in from Derry as well who come over to Liverpool for uni. Like 4 or 5 Irish lads from Derry were class.
Yep.
Like one of the players, Darren Coyle, was literally one of the best players I've ever managed. He was like, could have made it over here, but he went over to uni over there. I think he's moved back to Derry now, actually. He's done his degree as a Scouse bird. Got kids and that, moved back. And we ended up winning the league and all that, like success story. The year after, because we'd won the league, you get the hangover, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
players just going off the barnet, not turning up, but saying they were coming. And one morning I was about to pack it in, and I obviously quit in the end. And 9 players turned up and were playing this team who were class, Pineapple. And so there was 9 players turned up, the refs going, Tony, come on, fucking hurry up. And there's 10 players turned up, and it was just me as the manager. One of the players said he'd be there in 20 minutes. So I had a full team, but the referee saying kick off. So I've got to get a kit and thinks, fucking hell, it's not going to fit me. All the kits are larges. You know what I mean? There's fucking 3 X's missing there. You know what I mean? So I put the fucking top on, don't I? Just goes on the pitch, and honestly, it's up to here on me. It's like a sports bra, right? So my belly's out. My belly fully out, sports bra, the team are laughing their heads off. I'm fucking just knackered, just about to quit and all that, just couldn't be arsed. So, ball kicks off, gets the ball. I had 2 fast wingers, young lads, Irish lads, on the wings. Fucking, they just pelts it, just knocks a 40-yard pass over the top. Little Paddy gets it, scores. Like that, the fucking manager on the sideline, fucking screaming at his players, going, "You're laughing at him, calling him a fat cunt, and he's better than all you." And then fucking, I ended up getting an assist or something like that. I ended up having the best 15 minutes of my life. Obviously, that's all I could last anyway. Player comes, I went, ref, sub. Went, see you later, boys. Just walked off. Ended up winning the game, yeah.
I love like any like football comedy type thing we can do now because we've done a few type things. It's unreal.
Yeah, do you know what? I think that'd be good, and you know, Adam and all that, they're all competitive as well. They'll have some cracking players. Carl, obviously, the producers, he's a cracking player.
Is he good?
Yeah, we played at a charity game for.
At Everton was this?
No, this was.
Because there was one day I was
This
open.
was in Manchester. This
Right.
was for. What's it called?
Comic Relief.
Comic Relief.
Sports Relief. Right.
Liverpool.
Oh, Shearer.
Yeah, that's when I megged them.
You megged Shearer?
Megged Alan Shearer
How
You
did he
can
take
Mega
that?
Mermaid, mate.
in a phone box. Hey, I megged Alan Shearer, mate. The all-time Premier League top
talk
goal
me through
scorer.
it.
So, it was Comic Relief, Manchester comedians versus Liverpool comedians. 5 aside it was, 7 players each side, 2 subs. So 6 aside, 5, and then we had Robbie Savage on our team, and they had Alan Shearer. So straight away I was kicking off, going, "Why have we got this fucking bum?" Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole concept behind the night, the day, was they had to play for continuously for 24 hours or something.
Right, yes,
Different
yes.
teams coming in, but they had to stay on. So I'm going, can we sub him, ref? Because he's shite. Yeah, this Robbie Savage. Honestly, he was shit. Just kept losing the ball. They had Shearer just scoring. Fucking Manx are up 7-0 fucking after like 10 minutes. And I'm fucking saying, "Robbie, get off, lad, you're crap." And then I had a fucking stinker, to be honest. It was dead early and I was fucking, my hamstring had got out of bed too quick. And I gets the ball and I'm thinking, there's about 5 minutes left here, I need to do something. And like I have to do something to remember this game.
Yep.
Sheehan approaches me, just like that, just drags him back, just brings him in. "Come here, mate. Shh, come here. Shh, come here. Alan, don't worry. You're safe now." Boom. Through the legs. Said, "Shut them." Yeah, right in his face. Honest to God. So on the there's a video of it. We'll crop it in now. So I'll send you the video. There's a video of it, and so drags him in, megs him, and goes, "Shut them." And then Adam Rowe goes, "Fuck," because I lost the ball after it. You know what I mean? And he wants to. And then Callum Oakley clears the ball out, like skies it. So there's a break. So Robbie Savage is giving Shearer shit, laughing at him because I've just megged him. Shearer comes up to me, shakes my hand and goes, "Never try that again, dickhead." Honest to God.
I'm being dead
Man,
serious.
he was a proper fucking cunt. Like, I went, never try that again, dickhead. Try that again, like.
You need to send
What?
the one in the fucking club, mate. That's the best meg of all time.
The back heel one?
Back heel
Oh
one.
my
Caught
God.
between your legs.
So good, isn't it?
Back
Who
heel.
did you do it to?
So it was in a barber shop, that.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, the barber shops in Liverpool are mad. But like when it's dead and that, the lads will get the ball out. The barber shop's like massive, like five chairs in, but the shop's massive, so they just play footy on there all the time. It's funny. And I was sitting there, my mate's worked there. My mate Joel was walking, and I had the ball, and as he's walking behind me, I'm facing this way, and I had the ball in between my legs. And I shout, Megs, and back heels it. And as he's walking, the ball goes through his legs.
The wee diagonal.
Everyone sees it. Goes nuts, the shop goes nuts, doesn't it? And then it was on the CCTV, so we recorded the CCTV. I put on Instagram, and all the lads got bollocked for playing footy in the shop.
It went mental,
Went
didn't it?
mental, yeah.
A couple of
Yeah,
pages
class.
picked it up.
So the gig you're doing, well, I mean, it'll already have happened by the time people watch this, but live podcast in Limelight, which would be great. You played Limelight, haven't you?
Yeah. The other room, I think. I did
This is my
last time.
first time outside hot water, baby. Mr. International calling me now.
Take Willie T out for drinks, and then he can tell me all about it.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna see Paddy McDonald tonight.
Seeing Paddy
And the
tonight.
SSC.
Gonna sell some tickets.
Yeah,
we're only sold out for tomorrow.
We was flogging outside cash converters before.
No, you won't.
He went, you're like a meeting? I went, get a fucking ticket, lad.
Yeah.
Get in there, fuck your girlfriend's engagement ring, get some fucking ticket money, lad. Cash in hand.
It'll be great. Is it the big room or the wee room?
The small one, yeah.
It's unreal. It'll be class.
Looking forward to it, yeah.
Are you coming over here on tour?
Yeah. Limelight sold out.
No plugging, baby.
Dublin, we've added a matinee show.
What are you doing? Williams?
Whelan's, yeah.
Brilliant.
So the late show, the evening show sold out. We've got a 5 p.m. show. Still some tickets left there.
Williams is great. Are you doing a stand up over here, Tony?
Yeah, just now. I've got a residency in hot water now. I've only just started coming back. I've just got a brand new 20-minute set, so just get my club set right. I'm gonna do some gigs, and then I'm gonna write an hour for next year, and then hopefully.
Will you guys do a bit of stand up tomorrow before the podcast?
Yeah, definitely.
And they're not getting loads.
You just mess about.
They're not getting me goal, like.
They're not
just
getting
kick about.
loads, lad.
Yeah.
Just meg
A
people.
few megs.
Yeah. Last year's for coming on.
Thank you.
And I
yeah, it's been a
appreciate you
pleasure.
coming over to do this.
Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, lads.
See
Cheers.
you later.
Hot Water's Green Room Podcast.
Oh yes.
Yeah. And Jamie H. Comedy, Instagram and Twitter.
Tony Carroll 14, my favourite number.
Cheers, boys.
And you?